G'day guys, good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Jimmy Trades here for your New Year's Eve special. Not really, just going to do the usual, go through the charts, but it is New Year's Eve. By the time the markets open, or for New York Open, I will already be celebrating New Year's. So I won't be trading today, but we'll go ahead and do our daily analysis regardless. Make sure we help the community try and make some profit today. See out the new year, see out the year with some green. Let's see how we go. Again, Happy New Year. Celebrating the new year. Apex have 90% off, guys. Apex have 90% off right now. You can grab a 300k eval for $16.70. $16.70 and $85 PA activation fee, 1 day to pass. So definitely worth jumping onto at the moment for Apex. The sale ends at 11:59 on the 2nd of January, so you want to get in quick. Remember to use code Jimmy, guys. Code Jimmy will always get you the best deal, but it's particularly special right now with 90% off. I did grab 4 250k evals myself, so I'm going to look to expedite those over the coming days once we get past the New Year's holiday. So grab your Apex evals. I'm also hoping that Top Step do something so I can max out my funded accounts with Top Step, but we'll see. All right, what else we're going to talk about? Obviously, we're continuing to grow, continuing to push to that 1,000 sub. So please make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video. Please be sure to leave a comment and share the channel far and wide. I appreciate all your support. As we move into the new year, we are going to target 1,000 subs by the end of January. So we're on our way there. We're less than a couple of hundred to go. So I think it's around 170 or 168 or something like that. So your support is greatly appreciated. So if we can push the channel as far and wide as possible, that way more traders like yourselves can get the benefits of joining the community. Okay, let's head on over to the calendar. We always start our day on the calendar, and we have no news today. Bank holiday tomorrow. I will still be doing a midweek market meetup tomorrow. That'll be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you feel like tuning in, if you're not too hungover, jump on and hang out. We won't be obviously doing any real analysis because the markets will be closed, but we can have a look at some concepts or just hang out and, you know, whatever you guys want to talk about, we can have a look and go through on the charts. So no news today, lower probability before a bank holiday. So being extra cautious, looking for those A+ setups. All right, let's move over to the charts. Starting here on NQ of the daily. I'm going to move through this pretty quickly, guys, today. We had a great call on our bias yesterday. We were looking to run lower, and we did in fact run lower. Now, with this expansion lower, this swing point candle closure inside the previous day's range, we expanded lower, and I'm anticipating we might continue to do that. So if we have a look at the wick here, the price has respected that level. What I'd like to see, if we are going to continue lower, this is my target, okay? Then if we are going to move lower, we're going to see an open, high, low, close candle, okay? That's what I'm looking for if that does in fact happen. Open, high, potentially low, close. I'm not saying we're going to get down here today, but you never know. Okay, but I'll be looking for price to respect the 50% level of yesterday's range. Okay, price is moving up towards there at the moment, and I think you know, we just had a bit of a pump. If we just drop to the 5-minute quickly, we just had a little bit of a run up higher here. There's a unicorn here as well. No entry given. This would have been your breaker. Swing point, lower low, displacement through, but no entry given. Okay. We have taken the high of Asia, and this level here is that 50% level. So that'll be the area of interest that I'll be looking at today. All right, so I'm going to remain bearish. We'll keep that bearish indicator on there. Let's drop to the hourly. We'll clean the chart up a little bit. So as we moved from the high, we had our change in the state of delivery, respected that, pushed lower, price moved back higher into this bearish PD array, respected that level as well. And then we've continued to do the same thing. Price moved lower, swept the lows, up into this bearish PD array, and again, we have moved lower. Are we potentially getting a change in the state of delivery here? Yes, I would say so. We're looking at this level here. We are getting that displacement. So again, if we do move up to that 50% level of the daily range, we'll just mark that out again, so we can see that. Okay, that's where we are. Okay. If price pushes through this level, then we're looking for something like this, and then price continues higher. Again, if we reject from this level, then I'll be watching this level to see how price reacts. Do we get a bounce from there, or do we in fact move lower and then continue on our way down? Okay, so that's the important levels I'll be watching today. This 0.5 of the previous day's range and this change in the state of delivery here. Okay, but remaining bearish overall. Moving to ES, the daily. Again, similar idea here. We had the swing point candle closure inside the range of the previous day. Then we expanded lower. Again, we expanded lower, closed below previous day low. Looking for price to reach for this low here. So that would be our IRL to ERL. Again, same idea with NQ, watching for price to respect the 50% level of the previous day's range. We are testing that area at the moment. So remaining bearish. We move to the hourly, and we are getting a change in the state of delivery here as well. Now, exactly the same scenario here for me as NQ. If we break through this level, are we going to use that level as support and keep going? We do have low resistance liquidity for a draw here. Or do we in fact test this level before moving lower? Then we want to watch the change in state of delivery for a bounce, or we move lower and keep going to our draw. We'll remain bearish. They're our bullish and bearish ideas, at least looking at the this structure here. Oil. So how did we go on oil yesterday? Oil, we had a nice move higher, so we were looking for price to move higher. And we got exactly that. So good run with the bias so far. Now, we are still moving from this bullish breaker. If we were to run our standard deviations from this swing point, then, you know, we do have this level here. This high is aligned with the -2. We've got a bit of work to do to get to that point. However, we want to see if price can really get a bit of momentum here. We have been in this triangle formation. Okay, so we want to see if price can, you know, it looks like it's been calling up. Are we going to get that move to, you know, push higher from here? So I'm going to remain bullish for now. We got that close above. I'll be looking at this level here. Now, if we don't reach up to this level, we have already taken previous day high, so that's something to look at. And we are at external, so we're at a swing high. So we may see price move lower before we get that move higher. So into, you know, we might look to rebalance this gap here. Again, same deal. I look for price to respect the 50% level, and that lines up beautifully with that gap. So are we going to get something like this? Okay. So the initial move might be bearish. Overall, I'm still bullish on oil. And we'll have a quick look at the hourly. So we'll be keeping an eye on this level here at the moment. If price displaces through, then this would give us a change in the state of delivery. Okay, so that would be a level I keep an eye on right now. At the moment, price has continued to respect bullish PD arrays. We are in an uptrend. If we do roll over here, then we're going to want to see displacement through. Then that would be the bearish case. Or price continues to find support in this bullish PD array and we move higher. Okay, moving back to the daily, let's jump around quickly. All right, so Euro futures, we're looking for price to run lower to get a sweep of the high here. It was we swept both sides of the range here yesterday. So, and we gobbled up most of this low resistance liquidity here. But we are moving from a swing point out of a bearish FEG. So I'm going to keep the bearish bias for now. We'll remain bearish on Euro futures. We can jump over to gold. Gold continuing to move lower. A nice close below the previous day. Now, this is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. Wanted to see a close below these opposing candles, and we got exactly that. Now we see price testing this level. If we move beyond the 50% of the range of those opposing candles, then I would see or anticipate for price to continue to move higher. If we respect this level, as it looks like we might be at the moment, then we can anticipate price to move to this low. And that's what I'm looking for at the moment. So I'm going to remain bearish for gold. Still looking for the same scenario here for Dixie. We swept both sides of the range yesterday. We're still holding this bullish PD array. So I'll be looking for price to continue to move higher. We can still draw lower, like we've drawn out here. We could still sweep this low and then continue higher. But this is still my target region for Dixie. Let's have a quick look at Bitcoin, and then I'm going to wrap it up, guys, because I've got to get to celebrating New Year's, being so far ahead of schedule, or so far ahead of the rest of the world sometimes. It just means we're doing things a little bit sooner than others. Okay, let's have a look at, we're going to have a look at Bitcoin, won't we? Okay, so Bitcoin had a sweep of the lows here. This was an area that we were looking for price to move into. Okay, we've got these opposing candles. That is what I'm looking at price to respect. As much as I want to see Bitcoin continue to move higher, if we respect this level, like it looks like we may do, then this is what I anticipate happening. Not surprised to see a bullish move off these swing lows. But as we push higher, I'm anticipating this opposing candle level to be held and price to move lower. So going to remain bearish on Bitcoin. All right, guys, let's wrap it up there. Again, thank you for an amazing 2024. I really appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing day today. I hope you see in the new year safely and responsibly. Enjoy yourselves. Don't get too crazy though, but do enjoy yourselves, and we want to see you back here in 2025. So applause to all of you guys. I really appreciate all the support and the growth we've had on the channel this year. It's been amazing. It's exceeded my expectations, I'll be honest, and we'll continue to grow and see 2025 to be the best year yet. So thank you again, guys. Really appreciate it. All right, signing off now for 2024. Remember, grab those Apex evals using code Jimmy. Grab those MyFunded Futures evals using code Jimmy before the price increase on MyFunded Futures. Prices are going up in 2025. So if you want to get onto MyFunded Futures, now is the time. All right, code Jimmy, Apex, MyFunded Futures. Let's go. Happy New Year, guys. Bye for now.